Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark.
Tom and Mark couldn't join you guys today. It's another hostile takeover.
I've got the soundboard today.
Rona edition. Yeah, right. Rona edition takeover by Nate and Jeff.
Coming to you live from wherever we are in this crazy world. And let's just do this as well right now, because I don't know the reads and I don't know the phone number.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Jenny Shulka, Director of Human Resources at a family-owned and international company, Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty. With 3 offices in southeastern Wisconsin and some of the top agents in the industry, we are here to serve you in all of your real estate needs, whether you are buying or selling. If you are interested in a career in real estate, we offer an in-depth training program to make you successful. Call us at 414-443-2030 or email roy@cbhsr.com.
I'm glad everyone was blinking because I thought my stuff froze.
Well, I think your audio is going a little wonky because you don't have headphones. And you're sitting on the garage shed.
Yeah, it's garage. It's the garage studio today. Took a break from doing yard work to voice my opinion on whatever.
Right. Well, hello everyone. We're doing a takeover.
Hello, I'm just busy sharing.
We got world famous comic Nate Ford,
social medias,
local legend Jeff Krieger, and me running the soundboard. Right.
The brains of the operation, Molly.
Mark's wife is very pregnant, due any day. And he's doing some family stuff. And
isn't it's his 6th kid or something like that?
Yeah, just about. No, second.
Yeah. Second. That's way too many.
They're having a boy. And
Yay!
Yay!
Tom's spending some time with his family. Yep. We had a pretty bad tragedy happen this week in Tom's family, so they're spending some time. So
Tom was incapacitated the other day too, wasn't he? Saw on Facebook.
Yeah,
he's doing better.
He's doing much better. He just had some real bad anxiety induced.
Sure.
Can we get Nate to sweat more?
Oh, Patrick Jolly.
Probably real easily.
Patrick Jolly is part of the Saints and Sinners comedy tour with him and Matthew Lumpkin. And I used to tour with them, and I always sweated on everything. I helped carry their luggage, and they gave me some stage time, but I did sweat a lot, and I still do. It's just a trademark.
Yeah.
That's a trademark of sweating.
I'll be selling sweaty washcloths like those TV evangelists.
Gross.
The sweat looks like Nate. I'm gonna sell it.
It's got healing powers. I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm running this stuff, but Tom sent me some old questions, so we're gonna do one of these real quick.
It's the hot seat! Wow, yeah!
Loving the music.
It's the hot seat! Hot seat!
It's amazing as we grow the show. The more shit we get.
Tom wants me to shorten it, but I kind of like the long version.
Is that Still Panther? Did we get Still Panther to do that?
That would be amazing.
I don't know, but I love it.
Those guys are great live, by the way.
So here we go. And this will just be we'll go around the circle.
Run it.
Let's see. How many expired items are in your fridge right now, you guys?
I'm going to say less than 10.
Less than 10?
Yeah.
I only have 2 items.
You only have 2 items in your fridge?
Beer,
yeah, Pepto-Bismol and eggs.
You keep Pepto-Bismol in your fridge?
Yeah. Does that everybody?
No, I don't think it has to be refrigerated.
Oh. Well.
It's not like hot sauce, Nate. You don't have to keep it refrigerated. I don't think you have to keep hot sauce refrigerated.
We used to keep our hot sauce refrigerated.
Huh?
No, we
Does
don't.
It say you have to? I don't think you have to.
No, you don't.
I mean, ketchup and stuff, but
yeah.
I think I was looking for soy sauce and found teriyaki sauce that was expired of August of 2019.
Yeah.
I was like, that's too far gone to even tempt it.
Like, if your baking soda expired, is it? You have to clean out your fridge?
Is that? Yeah. That's. How long does baking soda last? I don't even know. I'm sure one of our viewers will probably chime in.
Does baking soda ever go bad?
I don't know. I don't math. You know that.
It might.
I believe it does.
Clumpy like sugar, but I don't know if it goes bad. I don't know.
Next question, Molly. How many in your fridge?
In my fridge? I don't know. Maybe
fridge?
one. I've got some cream cheese that might be pushing it. But I clean out. I do a pretty good cleaning every Sunday night when the trash is coming.
Sure.
Keeping on that stuff.
Cleans out her fridge every Sunday.
It's when the trash comes on Monday morning. I'm good.
Monday morning. All right. I'm ready for the next one. Let's do this.
Yeah.
How about, is there anything that you're freakishly bad at?
Math. No, just kidding.
Can we have an easier question, like what I'm good at?
Sure. What are you good at, Nate? What are you freakishly good at?
I am freakishly good at stating useless facts.
Can I have a useless fact? Now I want a useless fact.
Yes. Did you know that it takes 280 worms to fill your shoe?
Doesn't it depend on the size of your shoe?
Nope. Just because they expand and contract, and
That seems like a lot of worms.
That seems like if you have is that for a size 6 or a size 12?
I believe it's a size 10.
So have you actually personally filled your shoe with worms? Is this where this is coming from?
Okay. I'm not saying that alcohol was involved, but alcohol was involved.
What kind of worms? Because you had normal earthworms.
Stuffing your shoe full of worms. It's not alcohol's fault.
Normal earthworms are pretty darn big. Like, I can't see 280 of those fitting in your shoe.
Were you guys fishing and I want to know how many worms my shoe can hold?
Yes.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get the worms from? She has a bucket of worms laying around?
Fucking sell it, I guess.
You can get gas station worms, They come in 12,
Okay, so how much did 280 worms cost?
It was around $28.
You paid $28 to see how many worms you could fit in your shoe.
Well, technically, I bought $28 worth of worms to go fishing. Then it turned into that.
See, I think that's a bargain.
Well, the fish weren't biting anyways, but my shoe was.
How many people I can't. Normally we go fishing and we buy maybe 2 things of worms. I've never bought $28 worth of worms.
Yeah, how did that conversation start, Nate, when you were buying worms? You're like, let's just get $28 worth of worms because I may or may not want to fill one shoe.
Well, that conversation never started there. Specifically at the gas station. It happened as we were boating and drinking, and my shoe fell off, and just by accident. And and so I threw a worm in there just for the hell of it. I go, hey, how many worms can we put in this shoe? So we just boom, 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 boom. Then it rained, and that sucked. And then I now have a new pair of shoes.
So, moral of the story is this is how you get new shoes.
Yes.
Hey, Will.
What up, Will? How you doing?
I love random facts with Nate. This is fun.
That might be a new segment for the next for upcoming shows.
Things you learn new every day. What's your
Right.
What's your talent, Jeff?
Conversation skills. I don't know.
Good talk,
I
buddy.
can pull
Good talk.
random facts. I'm terrible at this. Oh, I'm really good at movie trivia.
Nice.
Trivia?
So, like random movie people, they're like, "Oh yeah, then he played in this, this, and this." And like, how the fuck do you remember that? Don't ask me. I'm good at bar trivia stuff.
Tom's really, really good at name that song in like before the music even like before the main part of the music starts.
We would be the
like,
perfect bar trivia team.
Bar trivia team.
Yeah.
I think we could do this, and then when all these bars open up again, we do a team off the rails trivia team at one of these bars.
We should do that.
We'll have to have Nate phone in.
Right. That would be awesome.
So
I don't know if I have anything
to work on
actually good at. Video games?
Soundboards?
That's not a good one.
You're very good at soundboards.
Yeah.
Video editing?
No, I teach it.
Editing that whistling noise that some asshole blows into his microphone all the time. Yeah, see, I can't do that. I don't have a microphone right now.
Bonus. I like this, Jeff. You can't blow into the microphone.
It doesn't work that way.
That sounded like my Nintendo back in the day.
Okay, every Nintendo did that. You should have seen Tom and I trying to do that every time we wanted to play a game.
Well, and then you're
Contra
like
or something.
spitting in it. How does that help? But everyone did it.
Yeah, well, in theory, you blow the cartridge clean of any dust.
Yeah.
And it just kind of fills back in your mouth, I guess. I don't know. And you just kind of hit, I don't know. Tom and I always used to have to push the cartridge down and up type of deal. Because, I don't know. It worked. And once it worked every time. So we just started doing it. Don't have to worry about that now. You got freaking, the new PlayStation, new Xbox coming out that you don't really need to download games now?
Yeah, it's like directly plugged into your brain. It's like,
right.
you just have to think it.
Like a Jim Carrey Batman thing where you just put the thing right on his fucking head?
Mm-hmm.
See? Random movie thing.
I don't like that they're forcing it to go to download only. I like having my cartridges. I like having my actual games.
Well, yeah, because you can't. Can you take it?
The last good game I played was 007 on Nintendo 64, GoldenEye.
Really?
That was so much fun.
You played that shit
face, haven't you?
What's that?
Have you played that shit face yet?
No. My brother had it, and I don't know where I think he still has it in Arizona right now.
Tom, I almost said something about that.
What? Fozfest?
Tom's in the comments. He says Jeff says he's good at conversation skills and follows it up with yeah.
I'm really great at talking, so yeah, bro. I'm drinking high noon, folks. Drinking high noon.
Don't judge; they're delicious.
Oh, I'm judging. I'm judging you so hard.
Well, hard work and a hot day and a crisp vodka soda sounds amazing, and it tastes amazing.
It does. Hey, Carrie.
So, but back to playing GoldenEye hammered. Tom knows all about that. So do I. I think we did that at a Fozfest.
Got
nice. Hammered and thrown up all over the place because the screen shook every time like this.
Yeah.
So, when you're hammered, it's not as good as it should be. Oh, we have 6 comments now. Wow.
We're on a roll, baby. This takeover is a success.
I just chimed into the comments.
Here's another. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to scream for help? Like scream for help.
No, I don't think I have.
I was afraid to scream for help. I was robbed a couple times in Milwaukee. One by gunpoint, one by knife point.
Really?
They took my wallet and I got out of there safe. But yeah, it was like I didn't know. Like it happened so fast. Like you don't know what to do, and you're like after the fact. Oh, I should have did this, but I mean, I'm still alive, so I'm thankful for that. But never really had to scream for help. I've wanted to at work lately at the gas station. Wanted to scream for help with all the assholes that come and shop there, but get me out of here! This is not my reality.
I always wonder what gas station people think of me when I walk in there. Like, look at this jerk off, buying energy drinks and.
Well, it depends on what time of day you buy them. If you come in at 3:45 in the morning, like seriously, you want this at 3:45 in the morning? That lottery tickets and some hard-boiled eggs. Like, what are you like a crazy person?
What are you doing?
Karen says she was trapped in her bedroom during a house fire and couldn't see, so she went to the window and started screaming.
Wow.
Ooh,
that would do it.
Absolutely terrible.
I've had dreams like that, dreams of a house being on fire or drowning.
Janice wants to know whose garage you're in this time. I think it's his garage.
Oh, it's mine. It's mine. Look at that. It's fine. It's fine.
It's the man shed, where you drink only but high noon and fix bikes. The man garage. Coming to you this fall on TBS.
Doing yard work and stuff. I'm still kind of doing yard work. Look at me go. This is the ultimate multitasking for this show.
Yeah.
Jeff is changing out charging the batteries on his lawnmower.
No more yard work.
Huh? Look at me go.
No.
This garage does look nice and clean, Janice. That's yeah, it looks like a clean garage.
I don't want it looking like my father's.
Oh, your dad's kind of a hoarder, though.
For old Mopar parts, yeah. Anybody out there wants to buy old Mopar parts, call my old man. He'll sell that shit to you.
Nice.
Look, I just turned the show of all our viewers into trying to sell my old man shit, so I don't have to deal with it when he.
It's a part podcast, part QVC, part
swap meet.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't multitask at all, Janice. I am the worst at multitasking.
You're talking and working the soundboard. How much more do you want to do?
Well, like just now, I got a message, and I didn't see it, and I'm trying to run a bunch of stuff, but I'm not good at multitasking. I'm really not.
She's also knitting too.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
I can't knit. I can't.
No,
knit. No.
I can't either.
Yeah.
That's one. It's not on my repertoire of shit I can do.
You guys make sure to like, comment, and share.
Yes, all the viewers share this, like it, love it, whatever, or the heart, the hugging of the heart.
Care about it.
The choking of the heart.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. I don't know if it's
I always do the laughing emoji at the most inawkward times. Just
awkward
times. Yeah, I made up a word.
Awkward.
It goes back to my.
So that means it's not awkward?
Yep.
Okay.
I made up a word.
Awkward.
See?
Awkward.
Tom made up a word the other day, and it was. He ran with it so hard that he actually was looking it up in the dictionary because he thought it was actually a word.
That's awesome. When you convince yourself that a made-up word is an actual word.
Yeah.
That's legit.
And he was like, "Oh fuck, it's not a word."
I like that. Out awkward.
I think I combined two words there.
All right, I think that's all I got for hot seat for right now.
That's
the
it
hot
for you
seat
guys on
question.
hot seat?
All right.
Nate,
we go-
I was going to ask you, Nate, how's everything over in Boise with everything that's going on in this crazy, messed up world right now?
We're taking it day by day, slowly opening up the city. Thanks, real man, to admire. You were wrong. Aw.
It doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't.
So.
I'm not man enough to say I'm wrong. But yeah, slowly opening up. We did have 5 new cases downtown when the bars opened up first, though. But who knows? The bars are still open. Things are still running. We've actually had a lot of peaceful protesting due to what's happening in the world. The only thing that really happened was one of the guys on the other side of the fence carrying his rifle and it went off by accident. Got a misdemeanor. Then a gal who spray painted on the Capitol building got a felony because she spray painted on government property. So yeah. But so far, very peacefully. Nothing. We don't really have a curfew like some cities do. So that's kind of cool. We're pretty much like Canada. I saw a video about look, Canada joining the rioting, and it's just a lady knocking over a trash can. It was pretty funny. He had been there.
Here, hold on a second.
Cricket?
We got Tom.
And Molly, you said you'd do the doorbell.
What?
Dork.
Oh, wait.
Come on in!
I'm not good at multitasking. I did pretty good on the soundboard earlier.
Is it a speedy delivery?
What the hell? So yeah, I was in the hospital the other day, as you guys said. I was just under a lot of stress for about 6 to 8 months straight, and we had something really bad happen, and I thought I was having a heart attack because my arm was going numb, my feet were going numb, my chest was tightening up, and I was like laying on the ground and shit, and I'm like, we got to go to the hospital. I could barely breathe. And they said, no, dude, you're not having a heart attack. It's just massive stress anxiety attack. So they put me on these pills, and I can't remember shit on them. And I just don't think I would have been a good co-host today. So did I tell you guys I was in the hospital the other day?
No, I don't think you mentioned it.
You posted it on Facebook after you got out.
How the hell did you get? Wait a minute. Yeah, how the hell did you guys hear about it? Some asshole tell you?
Yep. Some little gremlin came in through the internets.
Yeah, so I was in the hospital and I'm taking these pills. Then they make me forget shit. What am I doing here?
Wow.
A day late and $1 short. You talking about me? I'm always $1 short.
You guys hear that? It sounds like a cricket.
Yeah, I told Molly to fix that earlier, but I think that's Molly's thing.
I don't know if
it's not me this time. I swear to God.
Molly will fix it in editing when we put out.
In Star Trek, the Wrath of Khan.
Star Trek. You two are great on this.
Star Trek, Wrath of Khan, the little bugs that went into the ear thing. Remember that?
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Molly, can you fix that, or you just gonna breathe fire?
I like breathing fire. I think it started before.
Oh, I'm an asshole talking shit.
So how are things in Grafton or Milwaukee? How are things there?
Yeah, Jeff, it's you.
Jeff, you got to drop out and come back in.
Why?
It started before Tom came in. It's not.
Yeah, we muted your mic and it went away.
Really?
It's probably something in the background.
Oh, it's too late. 50 years old yet. It's called CRS. I can't even remember why I was so stressed out. So that's a good thing.
I don't hear it now. Oh,
Well, it happens. A lot of things are happening in the world and personally, and there's always a straw that breaks the camel's back.
Yep. So there, it was Jeff's. Molly proved it.
Where'd you go, Jeff?
Me?
Where'd you go, Jeff?
Oh, now he left. Now he's gone.
Yeah, I figured I was. I don't know. What was I talking about? Yeah, I don't think I could have been a good host this weekend. Mark was gone, so I'm like perfect week for
the takeover.
Yeah, thank you for helping me. Sorry, these pills suck, man, and they make me all off balance. And sometimes I have to like walk up the stairs like a gorilla.
Oh wow!
CRSs can't remember shit.
No, I have a steel trap memory. And
what kind of pills are they?
They're anxiety pills. I got to take them for a week, and I just kind of veg out.
Are the side effects worse than what it should be taken care of?
I don't know. I lost 50 pounds, dude. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's how stressed out I've been for the past 2 months.
And it looks like you haven't been sleeping either.
No. And I knew I was coming up. So you want to hear a funny story real quick?
Yeah, I do.
Let me out. It's not my fault.
I knew I was coming up, and I'm like, I haven't been sleeping. I get about 1 to 2 hours a night. And I have this eye creamer that, it tightens your face up when you have baggy eyes. So I asked my mom if she had it. She's like, here, use this. And then here's some stuff. She has like a syringe of eye tightener. But she's like, use this first. So I used this. And then I put the other stuff on afterwards. And it was like cover up makeup. And I didn't know. And it doesn't match my skin color. So I look like the ultimate warrior.
Yeah.
With like,
He came in and it's just like,
and that shit don't come
way
off.
too much of it. And then he came in and it's like smeared down his face. He's like, what the hell? I thought this was more eye creamer. I gave it to him before his mom found her eye stuff.
Why
and
would you
said,
give me
"If you
makeup?
need this, I told you it was concealer.
What does that mean to a guy?
It's concealing your weapon.
It's not eye puff cream.
I thought it was like a second coat of eye puff cream. So now my face is more puffier from. I didn't know there was a thing called makeup remover.
It's puffier and it's redder.
It's puffier and redder, and it's like.
Wait, how do you not know it's not?
He had to like scrub the stuff off.
At least it wasn't hemorrhoid cream, At least
I'd rather put that on.
It's not my fault.
Smear this preparation H all over your eye. Right?
Yeah.
But I think good old fashioned Vaseline works too.
I'm not in a boxing match.
I've used that.
Yeah, but on your face?
Yeah, it's the supermodel
I've
thing.
used it on my face. I've never.
That was a joke. Hit my rim shot.
All over your face. Bada bing, bada boom.
Multitasking.
Delayed. There's a lot of buttons on this soundboard.
I told you to get familiar with it.
Looks. I got familiar with the ones I needed.
I'm going to get all the respect now when I fuck up on the soundboard. Now that she had to do it one time.
Don't start a puke war that you cannot finish.
I'm just hanging out for a couple minutes. I got to go make some lunch. I'll be listening and commenting. So
well, since you're here, you're the one that kind of brought me to this attention of the show of the story. Now, listen, I get it. You're in quarantine. You're bored. Like you're running out of things to do. I tried sharing this story before, but it froze my computer, so I won't share it. But anybody can look it up. I have friends.
His whole computer.
I have friends.
You got to say what the title of the story is. No, only you know right now.
He's building up to it.
I'm leading up to it. The preferencing, with the whole quarantine thing, getting bored and whatnot. And by the way, I do have friends in Crystal Lake, Illinois. So apparently, Crystal Lake, Illinois, man's penis explodes after he attempted to inflate it with the helium in a prank gone wrong. Really? prank gone wrong? You think?
Was he inflating it like on purpose, or it says prank? Was someone like?
Well, the title says he attempted to inflate it as a joke, as a prank. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to do like a YouTube thing, like, "Hey, this is gonna be cool. I can get on Jackass with this." So the victim, who has not been named, was attending a 21st birthday party with friends and was severely intoxicated at the time. He saw a canister of helium in the garage that had been used to blow up balloons for the party, and he said that it would be funny to inflate his balls. Said one of his friends. Hey, guess what, guys? I'm gonna inflate my balls. Is that cool? You guys want to see that?
And he got 100% yes vote.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now,
not my balls
this is a quote from another friend of his. In hindsight, it was a terrible idea, but at the time, we all thought it would be funny and didn't really see the harm in it.
In sticking helium, not just like air, helium into your was he doing it like through?
Well, the man pulled down his pants and underwear and grabbed the hose of the helium canister.
Oh, so it went quick. Like they blow those balloons up quick.
Yeah. And he wasn't sure what to do with it first, but then he shoved the nozzle into the tip of his penis. I think I don't think he was cut as a child, if you will.
Yeah. Uncircumcised, yeah.
Yes. So, and said one of his friends, and we were shocked that he was following through, but when his dick started to inflate, we all fell on the floor laughing. However, the victim wasn't laughing because the nozzle had now dug into the head of his penis, preventing him from moving it. He tried to shut off the helium valve.
Probably turned it the wrong way.
But it slipped off the table and on the ground, and all the time, his penis kept getting bigger and bigger. The man's desperate attempt to pull the nozzle free were fruitless. His junk had blown up like a real balloon, said one of the witnesses. And then, like a real balloon, it...
Penis everywhere.
No.
Hey, who got penis in my beer? This sucks.
Genesis, poor Jewish boy.
Of course, paramedics were called to the property and rushed the man to the hospital, while several other partygoers had to be treated for shock at the sight of their friend's exploding penis. I would need therapy. I don't know. Would I need therapy?
Ouch. So yuck. Yeah.
How would you feel if your friend did this and then you have like a part of ball?
I would have been the one sitting there going, "This is a bad idea. Don't do it."
Yeah. Was there not one person speaking up saying, "Hey, I don't think so"?
And Tom would be like, "Oh, stop being like."
Yeah. Stop being like that. It's all right.
You're no fun.
It's gonna float away like the guy from Up.
Do we keep losing Jeff because he doesn't have a speaker on his?
He's out in the garage. He's probably got crap signal. He got decapitated.
All right. Soundboard, Molly.
That's a good one. There we go.
That was a good one.
Soundboard, Molly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
you know what?
That was a good one.
I'm going to go over there and work the soundboard. You're fired. You're in a 2-minute penalty. It's going to be me and Nate here now. Mute yourself.
But, so, yeah, first of all,
It's a 2-minute minor in hockey. You can come back in 2 minutes.
Yeah. You're in the
penalty box.
You're in the penalty box.
Get out of here. No, I can't come in there with the lighting. I'm hideous.
Don't look at me.
Trying to control everything. No, it's just for the first time I get to control the phone, and Molly gets to do what I do, and she is not having a good time. There he is.
Well, there's lots of buttons.
Bound
I
and
forget,
determined,
I forget
motherfucker.
it's there because I don't ever have control over it. You're so protective over it.
You're supposed to keep it in front of you. It's
Well,
a
there's not
constant
room.
reminder.
We're kind of at
Hang
a
on. Hold yourself.
away
Different
studio.
house. Wait, you got earbuds?
Did you say different house?
Yeah, well, my parents right now.
We're staying with the family just throughout this whole.
No, I'm trying to use my earbuds instead. Seeing if
Yeah.
that'll help at all.
That sounds better. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going over
Yeah.
by his sister.
35 minutes before you realized earbuds help.
Hey, there
Yeah,
could be worse
that's
things.
what I was going with.
There we go.
It's all gone. Perfect.
Nobody puts Molly in the backstage. Actually, I did it because I have to get control over it, Carrie.
I don't know if it's my phone that sucks or fucking whatever, or my earbuds.
So-
but is my mic better, Molly?
Your
Perfect.
mic's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds better.
Doesn't have that
Just your
crackly
face.
noise in it anymore.
No.
Oh,
It's
Don't
not
put
it's not
on
your
your
microphone.
multitasking.
Aw,
It's your-
Janice is sticking up for you, Jeff.
look at that. Tom comes on to dish it out a little bit. Now it's going bad again. It's got to be your phone.
Oh, wait.
No, she's talking to
mine
me,
is that.
Carrie.
Yep.
She was talking to me. No, Mark feels good. Oh, you have a whole half hour without me too, and I'm probably going.
But I do have a question for you, Tom. It's for
Yes,
you
sir.
and Molly. It's for you and Molly. During the quarantine time, you guys
What?
you guys are a couple, right?
Yeah.
So during the quarantine time, does that make you stronger or like better within your relationship, or was there some tension?
It's day to day.
Yeah. Because I here's another story that's in the news. Kelly Clarkson is getting divorced from her producer husband because she got fed up with him during quarantine time.
Oh, too much time together?
It was enough is enough.
Absence.
Too much time
heart
together
broke longer?
alone. They are getting divorced. And it's
What did they
it's kind
say?
of sad.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
I just said that.
Yeah, something
What?
like that. Just
You're supposed to be on mute.
You know-
Your penalty isn't over.
Oh, well. Too bad I've got control over that.
And I forgot you said that. Who the fuck is pounding on the ceiling? Oh, I'm over my neighbor's garage, or my parents' neighbor's garage, yelling.
are they doing some work in the garage?
Yeah, they're doing work in the garage.
Yeah.
The-
So
I hope
to,
you're not pounding on the ceiling because of me, because every time your goddamn garage door opens, it sounds like the fucking Enterprise taking off. Oh, I don't even think anybody's down there. I think it's just carpenters. No.
Yes, they're yeah. Those people moved out and they're renovating.
They're probably
and so basically, I guess.
hanging in.
So I guess basically that they just had, you get to know the person a lot more if you're in the same household at all times, if you stick with the quarantine. And so they found out things that they didn't like about each other, and so they are separate. They are going to be getting divorced. And apparently she was walking around without a wedding ring.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. You want to say hi?
Not visually.
Oh, come on, say hi.
Hi guys, it's Mom
Hello.
here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
We just
I'm
talked
doing
together.
real good.
Excellent. Yeah. Is Tom behaving?
He's trying to, but I'm trying to keep him in check. You know how moms do that. Little slap behind the head and he's fine.
Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Well,
needs
I
it.
gotta run. Have fun.
What,
All
you
right,
ain't
thank
ran in 30 years. What the hell are you talking about?
Another slap in the head deserved.
Rim shot. Where? Okay, legend. You guys are going to have trouble running this show.
So, My mom and stepdad celebrated their 5th year anniversary yesterday.
Send Ron the link, Molly.
He's still frozen. Oh, there we go. We got something. Now he's walking.
He does what he wants, man.
Yep. He is the local legend. You can't tame the legend. The legend tames you. Just like Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Yeah.
Better.
If only someone would post it. I know, Molly. Send Ron the link.
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know what you're doing. Oh, because I got to run. Oh.
All right.
We can let Ron
It was nice talking to you, Tom.
Tom, can you hear me? How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Ron says if only was someone with hosting ability.
My mic and everything better
Oh,
now?
snap.
Ugh. But sorry,
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm losing control of this whole show. We got local legend in the middle of nowhere, garage and outside. We got Tom popping in, who's clearly just not ready for this.
I told you that.
He's sneezing. He probably has it. The COVID-19. He's spreading it all around the household.
Because one of the benefits of going to the hospital is they test you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was
Got the
such a
nose swab.
benefit. Oh, yeah. Right
Yeah,
up
that's a
there.
great part.
Hey, Erica.
Hey, Erica. Oh, yeah.
But in unrelated news, my mom and stepdad celebrated their 5th anniversary of being married. So I want to congratulate them. I remember 2 months before the wedding, my mom sent me a text saying, "Hey, are you coming back in June?" Because I was living in Milwaukee at the time. Coming back home in June. I go, I don't know why. Why am I coming back in June? Oh, for the wedding. And I hardly knew the guy's name. Like, I don't know who she was dating. And she goes, well, I want you to walk me down the aisle. And she did all this by text messages, by the way. That it's just ridiculous. But I got to meet Dave Spears, and then now I live with him and my mom. He's a good man. He makes my mom happy. So,
wait.
So that's all that for that side note.
There, Tom, you happy?
There he is.
Ah!
Ron, I got to tag you in, man. I am in no shape to do this.
And now here's the big question that's on everybody's mind. Nate, especially you, have you seen the new Chappelle?
He was just telling me about it.
Yeah, I was going to talk about it. Yeah.
Holy balls.
Yeah, 846. Yep.
That is, I mean, and then Don Lemon actually responded to his comments. It's like, really, Don? You need to just stick to CNN and keep your mouth shut.
So basically, what Ron Purtee is saying, 846, Dave Chappelle, it's on YouTube. It's part of his newest comedy show that they did right after this quarantine thing and after George Floyd happened. And it's at a time where can you be funny? Can you be poignant? Can you be truthful at a time like this where you feel like you cannot be poignant, truthful, or funny? And this answer is yes. Yes, you can. And the name is Dave Chappelle.
I don't think anybody else could have pulled this off, regardless of color. I don't think Kevin Hart couldn't have done this.
If you are white and don't get it, watch it, and you might learn a few things. You might laugh. You might cry. It's everything in one 20-minute video clip.
And he also proved that we can kind of get back to doing live shows. I have a friend up in Canada who did 2 nights at a club, and they have everything super spread out, and they go through and they actually show you in the beginning of Chappelle's special how everything that they have to go through to get in. You have to get scanned with your temperature. They give you a mask so they know exactly that it works, and of course it has the big C branded on your face, so you look like you're a mindless lemming. But I mean, it is what it is. But it's a great, probably the best 27 minutes of comedy I've seen in a long, long time. because it hits all the. It reminded me a lot of when Carlin was really at his height of when he was doing stuff. And a lot of people don't understand. I'm sure, Nate, you know this, but that Carlin would write that stuff out.
Everything's going.
He would not, he'd write everything out and he'd basically do it verbatim. He wouldn't improvise. Yeah. It was all so. I have a buddy who saw him twice in 1 year and was like, "Whoa, it's the same set." I'm like, "Well, what the do you expect?"
Yeah. It's all scripted. Nope. Everybody okay?
I think so.
I think I'm okay. There.
All right.
Well, we normally stream on a wired connection, but we're remote right now, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Super remote. We're even.
The Wi-Fi
We're connected at the studio, connected at my house, but not here. So.
I'm connected at my house.
There you go. Well, you should host the show next.
I am connected in so many ways. I don't know what that means. I don't.
Speaking of
look, Ron Purtee is doing this like sexy kitten. What's his name?
I have to lay down. I had a foot procedure done, so I can't exactly sit up and not hurt. So they found a rock in my foot. How do you find a rock in someone's foot?
Like,
how do you get a rock in your foot?
Did you step on a rock and forget about it?
How do you forget about something like that? I don't know. The only thing I can think is I went to go visit a buddy of mine, and his whole backyard is nothing but gravel and like grass intermittently. And because I had something wrong with my foot, I had to wear slippers. So I'm in the backyard with nothing but gravel and slippers. And but I don't know how it would have gotten in, and me not know it.
Noticing? Yeah.
Yeah. What about a rock that you had in your shoe that you didn't notice, and every step was just like a hammer pounding a nail all day?
Well, plus it was the slippers are a size too big, so they were almost like flip flops in a way. And so I would have felt the rock, but no. So now I'm sitting here, and it's fun for a fat man to try and reach down to his foot to re-bandage a wound. It's almost a Benny Hill sketch. Yeah. Just play yakety sax and watch me fall off the chair.
Yeah, I pass out when I tie my shoes. I can't imagine
having
to do bandages.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it was my arm. It'd be way easier. I could just kind of, Plus, this is the art of seduction. If anybody remembers, So,
yeah, it's a good pose for you.
Exactly.
Sexy.
Ron, even if it was your arm, you'd still be laying like that, I'm sure.
Oh, of course I would. I don't give a shit. I mean, yeah. It could be like this whole. It could be this whole side of my body in a cast, and I'd try and find a way to lay like this, like I'm having a seizure or something.
See, I just thought you were a fan of Burt Reynolds.
Well, there's that too. I mean, have you seen the last movie star?
No, I have not.
It's his last movie, and he totally got robbed for like a posthumous Oscar. He was so fucking good in it. And then the middle daughter from Modern Family's in it. The one who has the problem with big boobs. Wait to find out when that's a problem. She's in it wearing skimpy stuff, and that's kind of cool. And plus, there's a big scene with a bunch of artwork, and all the artwork was donated to the film, or for loaned to the film rather, by Clive Barker.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's all super crazy shit. I know way too much about way too much stupid shit.
So
we were just talking about that earlier too.
Yeah, you'll get along with Jeff too.
Yeah,
we were talking about going back to live stuff. I saw a story this morning, and God, I can't remember who it was, but there was a band that performed like on stage, and they were all in bubbles. They were all in.
That was the Flaming Lips.
Yes. They were all in their own like little inflated bubble things.
Like Bubble Boy?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, that's nothing new for them.
But they were in bubbles.
That's nothing new for them. They're fucking weirdos. One of their last albums, the guy who writes all their music just got high on LSD and then wrote the record. So,
All right, everybody. I'm gonna jump off before I go. I want to say, I can't remember, but we're going to be in the studio next week. Hopefully all this medicine will be out of my head and everything will be cool, but we're going to try to get back in the studio and do a real proper show. I actually have to take another one of them pills right now. So
At the worst, get in that studio and get your shit out, man.
no, I think we're gonna keep it. They've been pretty cool about everything.
Tom, if your dick is getting hard, you're taking the wrong pills.
No, it's hard. I'm not.
All right. How about now?
He's trying to pretend to be breaking up.
Is it better or worse?
Yeah.
Is it good?
And yes, a plethora of useless. I'm more of a cornucopia of useless information.
Yeah.
But
I like plethora. It's a good
well,
word.
both that
I'm
and
just a plethora.
they both work. Cornucopia and plethora and now I can't think of anything else but big. Yeah, I had far too many baked Cheetos. I'm trying to watch my figure.
Baked Cheetos.
I was gonna say baked are a little bit healthier.
They're well, I mean they're gluten free, so that so if I want to be a pussy, but
So you gotta have the flaming hot ones. Those are the.
Oh god, those are gross. But no, I got like these. They're white cheddar. They're kind of baked, kind of simply, whatever. But they. Let's see here.
So if Cheetos and High Noon can support this podcast, that'd be great.
That'd be fair. And let's not forget something I've been slyly sneaking in there the last few minutes, and that's Coke Zero.
There you go.
This is like mother's milk.
Wait,
Nice.
wait, they're not sponsoring our show. What are you doing?
I'm thirsty. And
They
fat.
will be. They will
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. Now they
Rob gets free Coke Zero every time he
call-
shows up on the screen.
Pretty much, yeah. So there's a truck will be pulling up here any minute.
The new Mountain Dew with the no sugar.
It's not bad.
It's not bad as far as diet soda.
It's not good either.
Well, yeah.
You know, we're going back on the keto diet, I think, shortly, and if I've gotta have my choices of what to do with no sugar.
Well, Coke Zero tastes not here we go again, but it actually tastes the most like regular Coke. Like there's that Pepsi Max, which is zero sugar, and that's gross.
Tom's not going on keto. Well, fine.
Are you guys dog people by any chance?
I love dogs. I have a tattoo for my dead dog.
Okay. Now, question for you. Let's say a alligator chomped on your dog while walking. Would you fight the alligator to get your dog back?
Yes.
Wait, did you say tromped on, like stepped on, or chomped?
Chomped.
Like
like biting into your dog because it's
I love the
hungry.
hand signals, Molly.
We would be in a Happy Gilmore situation, and I would be getting Chubbs his hand back.
Because the other story that I had for this little fun podcast is that there was a man in Florida on Monday who did exactly that while they were walking along some sort of famous creek or whatever. A alligator popped up and snatched his dog, and then the owner decided to hop on the alligator. First try to grab the collar of the dog and try to pull it out of the alligator. That wasn't working.
Well, you're going to lose that fight.
Yeah, so hopped on the alligator, started punching it in the head until it let go of the dog. And so the dog's hind leg is all ripped to shreds, but the dog is still alive.
See, now that's dog loving right there.
Yeah.
Was I on the show? So
Tom, you were not on the show.
Their jaw strength, once they've clamped down.
Yeah, you can't rip it apart. No, unless you're
don't-
like the Terminator or something.
I don't remember the exact number,
Or
but
Godzilla.
their jaw strength is like out of this world insane. And once they're clamped down, like you can't. Yeah, unless you get them to somehow release, you can't.
By hopping on and punching them in the head.
Yeah.
But I'm a dog person too, but I don't know maybe if it was my dog and if I was in that situation, maybe, but I think I would just shit, time to get another dog.
Well, no, this was Florida,
Its
right?
mouth is already full, right? Its
pretty
mouth
much.
is already around the dog.
Yeah, Like at that point, you're already halfway dead.
Distracted, you can jump on it and punch it in the back. I might have.
Well, the thing is, it's Florida, so this guy's probably used to doing this. This probably isn't the first time it's happened.
It's probably true. I mean,
because we got Florida, and then we got Sheboygan, the Florida of Wisconsin.
Well, they're much more used to dealing with gators in Florida.
See, I'm totally okay with having my face burned for 3 months when I go outside than having to deal with like a giant lizard showing up on my door.
Yeah, I'm okay with Wisconsin. We don't have giant bugs or alligators or anything that can really hurt you unless you go like up north. You got the bears and the.
Yeah, did you? So there's I was gonna shit talk the Bears, but I don't want to upset anybody. But the football team, because I forgot the no politics rule, and I was gonna shit on the Cubs, but just Google the Chicago Cubs, and you'll know why I hate them even more now. That's all. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Yeah, and well, I also hate them because every time I try to go to a show at the Metro, if they have a night game, there's no parking anywhere within like maybe I'd say a mile and a half. And I think I've mentioned I'm fat, so walking that long to get to a show in Chicago after I've sat in a car for 2 hours is just not going to happen.
I just don't.
Well, now aren't sports now just going to be audience like fan lists in the stadium? But just live streaming is just going
to a game, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, the audiences at wrestling shows now are just like the.
I was just gonna say that.
Or the what do you call it? The performance center talent, like the people who are training.
So you don't have the people cheering them on to like.
Well, they do, but it's all people who who are part of like the training program.
But it's not a full crowd.
Oh no, but not by any means. And they also have big, huge plastic dividers up so nobody can, on anybody. Yeah. But if you're a Roman Reigns fan, don't look for him anytime soon.
There's also piping. I think in other sporting events, they're piping in crowd noises like you do on like video games and stuff. I know. There's talk of that from the NBA.
Piping in crowd noise?
Yeah, the
NBA was talking about just taking the noises from like video games and like piping them through the PA system while they play.
That's hilarious.
By the way, have you guys seen like the videos on YouTube of like the Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men?
I don't know.
Without the laugh track.
I'm starting to lose my fucking mind doing yard work.
Oh, those shows are bad with or without the laugh track.
Like it's even like creepier and sad without the laugh track. Like if you just
they'll
put
have
that
to
out,
pause for laughter and then there's no laughter. Yeah.
It's
for
wonderful.
Laughter. Crickets. Wait,
that's so fucked. I did hear though that isn't it like basketball's going to start up in the playoffs though?
Yeah.
So that means like the Bucks are the best team in the league.
Yep. They're basically going to run it from, I think it's down in like Miami or something. They're just going to run it down there. Something similar with the NHL's doing a 24-team round robin playoff. They're going right into the playoffs pretty much.
Here's my question. If you're playing in a game like that, I know they get a lot of energy, encouragement from the crowd. They kind of play off of that, I think. If you're playing a game like that and you hear the crowd noise, but you know it's not an actual crowd, that you know it's fake, does it still pump you up? I would guess no.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean,
it wouldn't.
It's not someone actually cheering for you and cheering you on. It's fake.
Well, so are most of the women's orgasms I've been with, but I think if it depends. Like if you're in the zone and when you're playing, once you start going, you might not even think about it.
I will tell you this: like playing hockey and stuff like that, the fans banging on the glass, and you're not going to have that with no fans.
Well, you figure you could get people behind the glass that are, you could test them first, and kind of like what wrestling does, because you're not going to be touching the players. And just start banging on the glass. I'll go down there and start banging on the glass. Fuck you, Blackhawks! Fuck you!
awesome. Another non-Blackhawk fan. I love it.
If the city, okay, as long as CM Punk is okay, and Svengoolie, the city of Chicago can burn. I hate Chicago so much.
Tell us how you really feel, Ron.
Well, what sucks is
Just gonna say that.
I was gonna have to go this summer because Svengoolie and Joe Bob Briggs were having a show together at the Music Box, and I was like, I gotta go. No, it's like a South Korean walking through the DMZ and then going past the second guy with the sunglasses, and because has anybody ever seen Conan in Korea?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, when he goes to the DMZ and he hosts his show from North Korea, because there's a line you can cross and you're in North Korea, but you can't get in trouble for being there as long as you don't touch the guy standing by the door with sunglasses on. And it's the middle of winter, they're indoors, and he's still wearing sunglasses. But no, he hosts, and it was just so fucking funny, but scary at the same time because I mean it's North Korea. I don't want to,
Right.
Yeah.
When I think of that, I just think of that. What's that movie with? I got a brain fart.
The Interview.
No, the one where Richard Gere. Where
you're talking the one with Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Well, that's The Interview, but the movie I'm thinking about is with Richard Gere and Baleen, and he gets in trouble as a lawyer or something like that, and then he gets stuck in North Korea.
Is that the one where he shoves a gerbil up his ass?
That is part 2 of the movie.
Yeah, okay. I remember the sequel very, very well. Some bad things happened to myself when I was watching that, but yeah. You think it's a Red Corner?
Yeah, that's it. That's where an American goes over and gets in trouble in a foreign land that's not accustomed to what Americans do.
Freedom. But I just watched this morning at 4:00. I watched V for Vendetta, and as I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, well, go back and watch it now because it's gonna feel really, really hard to watch because it's like, wow, that's happening right now.
I bet.
Oh, I'll go. That's happening now, and then all of a sudden, Hugo Weaving shows up at your house and shaves your head.
I love that movie
and
so
puts you
much.
through hell. I would not would have wanted to play V because apparently he had to go do his dialogue twice. Yeah, because they had a mask with a microphone in it, but it didn't pick up everything, so he had to go back in and redo everything and make sure the inflection was right. And it's like, just relax, Agent Smith. Just relax.
Movie is so badass.
Dude, I don't know why he shaved her head because I mean Natalie Portman Natalie Portman's hot, but I can only stand her with hair. If you shave her head and you pull some G.I. Jane bullshit, it's like, she doesn't seem so hot anymore.
Without the hair.
I mean, unless if you're into that sort of thing,
I mean,
unless you're into Susan Powder.
Yeah.
There's an obscure reference. I just found out the other day that Tom's been using some reference to V for Vendetta for years because he knows it's one of my favorite movies.
And you never knew? And
I never knew. And I actually really didn't like when he said that. And the other day I was like, I really hate when you say that. And he's like, but it's from, it's in reference to this. And I was like, what?
What was what was the reference?
It was so, occasionally when I say like I love you to him and he goes, well, you just love the idea of me.
Oh.
So it was an obscure reference to that line in V for Vendetta.
That's why you never tell anybody named Tom that you love them because you get comic book references.
Well, no, it's that line after that big crazy fight scene and where he's like shot through with bullets. And he says, how are you not dead? And he said, well, because ideas are bulletproof or something like that.
Right.
So he's like, I thought I was being really sweet this whole time, and you didn't even realize that it was in reference to your movie. And I'm like, well,
I would not read the comic if you like the movie.
Tom says it's one of your first dates. He used that line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have not. It's been going over my head this whole time until now.
The comic is way different.
Happy. You just like the idea of me. No, shut up.
Well, at least he wasn't saying, I know. in response.
It's a V for Vendetta reference. I hate you.
At least he's not saying you make me want to be a better man. At least he's not throwing those out.
Halloween Express sells cheap
Chief Wiggins. Yeah. I assume he means Simpsons Chief Wiggins.
Probably cheap wigs on November 1st. Cheap Wiggins.
Rain came off my pudding can.
So.
How hilarious is it that probably arguably one of the best episodes of The Simpsons is written by Conan?
Yeah.
I didn't know he wrote one.
Oh, he wrote The Monorail.
Yeah.
He was there for what, 3 years?
4. Yeah, I think 4 years.
Something like that.
And then when he left, the show took a shit. Let's be real. I mean, come on. There's hit or miss episodes, but I mean, with him there and having input in the writers' room, it was just so much better.
Same way with the SNL.
For a while, I didn't even know he wrote for SNL.
Yeah.
But,
some of the better years.
Well, Bob Odenkirk wrote for him too. So I mean, and Bob Odenkirk did create Matt Foley, a motivational speaker.
Every time you think I'm being an asshole, I'm actually being sweet, and it goes over your head. Every time. I mean, maybe most of the time, but
doesn't he have something to do?
Aren't you like dying or something? What's going on?
Shouldn't you be taking the blue and red pill?
Don't take them both.
Shouldn't you be taking like some sleep or something like that? Like laying down, resting, and getting yourself together?
I mean, let's be honest. Off the Rails with TBA sounds like a great title.
We should just make it with Molly because I'm the only one that's been on every episode.
There you go. There you go.
Molly on every episode.
Put that on your Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Forgot to turn the oven on. Oh.
I'm making lunch, but my heart on from the pill got in the way.
Yep.
I turned it on, but then it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Has everybody ever watched Between Two Ferns?
No.
The Zach Galifianakis. Yeah. I don't like the show, but the bloopers are hilarious.
I like the show. The movie was okay.
I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, Netflix made a movie of it. But you're right, the outtakes are a little bit better than the show. But I don't mind the show. I mean, it just shows how good of a writer that Zach Galifianakis is by writing both parts.
I think one of the funniest things though is to show that Paul Rudd's not the saint. In one of the bloopers, he tells this Jew joke that is, for a while I'm like, can I repeat this to people? And I'm like, well, it's not really anti-Semitic. It's more based on a stereotype. And so I was like, okay, it's funny. It's like, how does what happened to the Jew with the fully erect penis that ran into a wall? He broke his nose.
Hey.
Yeah, see, so there you go.
Unsponsored side note: have you seen the new Mountain Dew bottles with
yes.
different states on them? Have you seen the Wisconsin one?
No. Is that a tractor? Of course.
There's a badger on it, and then there's a tractor. Is that a dirt bike? There's a flying cheese wedge. It's flying.
For Christ's sake! We're talking about stereotypes.
There's robins, a bunch of cows.
And a Confederate flag,
and then there's a football hiding up here in the corner.
And then there's a Confederate flag, and then the bottle turns left for 250 miles.
But I love the flying cheese wedge, and then the one just kind of hiding badger over here on the side.
That's so.
I was just looking at it for the first time. I was like, "What the hell?" There's
stereotypical.
The Mountain Dew. That's what we are.
I wonder what Idaho would have, just potatoes on it?
Look,
probably.
The chicken has an egg.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm done.
So my Coke Zero bottle
has nothing.
For the truck has nothing but 0-calorie cola in it. And it's damn tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of beer, so I gotta.
All right, guys. Well,
all right, Molly, are we where are we at?
Are we wrapping up?
Hate to wrap it up, but
wrap it up, B.
I gotta get going.
Jeff's got to get going.
So
you gotta go to another garage.
Yeah, Jeff's got yard work and shit to do yet before.
All right, guys. Well, I got one more thing to do. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Love
Hey,
you.
thanks for having me on. Hopefully it's.
You just love the idea.
Remember, what does Tom always say?
No, you're not allowed to use that. And